good sunrise. Straight over there. Dolphin watching. You can really see how big these hills are. These mountains are massive here. Same over that way. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. See all that blue plankton? That looks crazy, doesn't it?
Look at that sunset.
The dolphin hunt begins. How many boats we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20 or more. That's sick. Everyone's like, race in there. Oh yeah, I see him. Yo. Both sides. Oh, yo. He did a flip. So they did a 360 no scope. You can hear them breathe when they come up. So much harder to see than I thought, but obviously spoiled for choice, very spoiled for choice in Australia. But if you're from like other countries, Asian countries, I see why people want to do it. Worth it? If you've never seen dolphins in your life, then yeah. But yeah, pretty super busy, and you can't really see them. If you're gonna do it, just do the just the actual dolphin watching itself. I wouldn't pay for the swimming, because you just hold onto the boat and you can see nothing. It's a waste for like another 200,000 more. The things that this place isn't really known for, like the views, the epic view, the waterfalls that are close, the fun roads, like that's the best things about this town, about Lovina, not really the dolphins.
Morning.
Morning, bro.
Morning, how are you?
Yeah, good, how are you?
Excellent, sir.
That's good. All right, breakfast area. How's the view? Yeah, this stuff. But it doesn't like disintegrate like normal coffee or instant coffee. It stays in the cup. Nasi goreng and mee goreng combo. This is Stefan.
It's me.
The owner. How are you?
All good, and you?
Yeah, good. What is it espresso? Huh?
Espresso.
Yeah, classic.
With coffee from Bali.
Yeah, check it out. So they're the bungalows, and these ones are up even higher.
After I will make a pool here.
Yeah, you can do a pool here.
Yeah.
Ah, and that'll be for these rooms only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Room is the same.
Room same. Yeah.
Only the terrace.
Bigger balcony. Yeah, massive balcony. Yeah, that's cool as. Yeah, good spot for a pool. Jump off the balcony.
Yeah, how they won't do that?
How much is this room per night?
I think depending on the season. High
Yeah.
season is include breakfast 1,100,000, something like that.
Yep.
And exclude breakfast around 900.
Yep.
And in low season, I think it's around. I have to check, but yeah, 150 less, something like that.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, we make it.
I'm a passenger princess. Do a wheelie.
No, I don't think it's, for your holidays it's not a good idea. 11 now, so.
What's up, my boy?
Shelly! Yeah, Shelly is younger. Shelly is 2.5 years.
Hello.
Yeah, from here. Okay.
Yo, this is insane. Ruh. So you want to eventually have this
This
as a villa? Yeah.
I need to renovation a bit the terrace.
Ruh.
Inside as well.
Ruh. Wow.
This is my room.
Yeah, this would be an epic. People would love this.
Hiya. My wife.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
My room.
Yo, that's sick.
It will be a big room.
Yeah, this place is massive, Stefan. Bruh, what are you barking at? Me? Yeah, Stefan's been here for like 12 years. Bro. Bruh. What are you barking at? Huh? Yeah. Yo. Crazy view, man. Yeah, hold on to that one, mate. There's tons of these insane villas tucked away up in the hills. So, you know, if you're coming with a big group, bro, could you imagine getting a massive villa or something here? It'd be insane. There's so many of them. You can see them with the drone shots. I'll be able to show you. But you can see big infinity pools and stuff like that. So beautiful. You can see the massive big mountain in the distance there. How insane is that? Gorgeous. I think you can see it. You see that down there? That's like the coral area. So you can do snorkeling here. You can go out on a boat snorkeling. Instead of doing the dolphin, unless you've never seen dolphins in your life, if you've never seen dolphins, you know, do the dolphin tour, but then do the snorkeling. So dolphin tour with snorkeling. So after you look at the dolphins, they'll bring you back to one of these little areas and you can check, yeah, they're snorkeling out the coral. It actually looked quite good. What are you doing? Pretty cool. I mean, I just love the architecture, and the views are insane. So this was all built by a Dutch guy back in the day, because the Dutch were here for quite a while. But they weren't too friendly here, of course, as a lot of colonizers are. But it's good when someone like, you know, reorganizes this area and actually gives a lot of opportunity for people that work here. Mega. All right. What a crazy view, right? So sick. Woo. Oh, we got like a hour-and-a-half total journey length. A few things to see on the way. We'll have a look at some nice beaches. Hello. Have a look at some nice beaches. There's a little mountain viewpoint we can have a look at, because the cliffs get huge over there as we go along the beach road. And I'm going to explain to you some more stuff about Indonesia's past, which is honestly hidden. It's sort of buried history that they don't want to talk about, or they don't really want people to know. It's pretty dark. It's got to do with the mass killings in 1965, 1966. But the scale that this was done on is fucking insane. Yeah, to give you reference, right? Cambodia's genocide, the killing fields, Pol Pot, which everyone knows about and people talk about, that was between 1.5 to 3 million people over 4 years, okay? Here in Indonesia, the same numbers, 1.5, they say 1 million to 3 million people, but in 1 year. 1 year. So instead of 4 years, 1 fucking year. Absolutely insane. Beautiful roads here. I love it. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Flat tire. We're taking a little jungle detour which goes to the ocean. It's gonna be tricky for me to explain in a way that doesn't get controversial, if you get what I mean. Oh, I am in the middle of nowhere. Just stopped going down one of these little side streets where the beach is. So, World War II. You've got World War II ending, you know, 1945. And then you've got the beginning of the CIA. I don't know, maybe we should use a different word for that. Let's give the CIA a nickname: Knuckle Sandwich. So you've got the start and the creation of Knuckle Sandwich. And after World War II, we have the Cold War, political and geographical tensions between the US, UK, the Allied countries, and the USSR, Russia, Soviet Russia. And the Knuckle Sandwich, they would move into countries that were sort of not aligned to the USSR or UK and US. They would move in and throw some interesting events which would cause those non-aligned countries to switch their political agenda and alliance to favor the US and the UK more, the allied countries more, specifically the US. So the Knuckle Sandwich was critical in that, causing coups and stuff like that to then turn the country with different sort of tactics, propaganda, etc., allegedly using propaganda and stuff in these countries to turn the country's agenda against the USSR, Soviet Russia, communists, etc. Interesting stuff to explain, let me tell you that. Anyway, so that sort of gave the Knuckle Sandwich purpose, because they were trying to find their purpose, how they could be useful. And they became quite useful with doing this, helping to sway neutral countries to favor the US and allow the US to expand. So now you understand the Knuckle Sandwich and a lot of their objectives. I hope you're following along. You watch out there, Mr. Kitten Whiskers. That's pretty cool. Hello. There's a track down here. Let's go have a look. Why not? Oi, oi, oi. So, the Knuckle Sandwich, a lot of their objectives that were carried out in different countries, that was because they didn't want, the USSR to do well or flourish or expand and have, better trading routes, etc., etc. So that brings us to Indonesia. That brings us here. And the country that was relatively neutral, not really favoring one side too heavily. Can we send it up here? Why not? So the knuckle sandwich were sort of sent into Indonesia to carry out a few interesting missions, which they were able to blame on Z communists, etc., which led to them being able to serve up a few dishes of knuckle sandwiches with a sprinkle of propaganda relish, which led to easily swaying the population, wow, to carry out objectives of purging communists, communist people, communist parties, even just people who had knowledge, external knowledge, and you know, that was maybe a threat that would lead to trading agreements and trading routes set up with, you know, the USSR and them, stuff like that, right? Where the fuck does this go? And this set the pathway and laid the foundation for a military, you know, a military government to take over. And they were able to blame a lot of problems and a lot of those you know, those crazy executions that happened against the good political figures. They were able to blame that on the communists, okay? I just stopped for a coffee. What a cool temple, like nice little landscape behind it. Coffee and one of these, the bang bars. So good. How cool is this? All the tools. That's for the rice. Harvesting rice and stuff. That's beautiful. 80,000. Okay. So small. Okay. How cool is this? I'm not sure what this is for. It feels quite rough, so you could... Maybe it's for sharpening. Not sure. These are the best. And so, the knuckle sandwich operations and the anti-communist purge began in Jakarta, 1965. Jakarta is the capital of Indonesia. And like, as atrocious of, you know, murders and stuff as you can imagine. Okay, so this, and then this ended up spreading across all of Indonesia, throughout all of Indonesia. Ethnic people, like ethnic Chinese, you know, people that have lived here for hundreds and hundreds of years, that was seen as potential threat, or just, it just got carried away. Like, it just, as they always do, similar with Cambodia. But keep in mind, this is only 1 year, 1965 to 1966. The same numbers as Cambodia, but that was 4 years. This is only 1 year here. Something like, and then in Bali, so here on this island, something like 80 to 100,000 people, right, murdered. Which is like 280, 300 people a day. Just in, and you know, Bali's tiny. You can drive around this island in 14 hours or something, the whole island. So 280 people a day being murdered for 1 year straight. And it's so well known and actually used and talked about across the rest of the world, that many different countries referred to it as the Jakarta method, or Jakarta method. because it began in Jakarta. So other countries, like in South America, countries there did a similar thing. They went on a anti-communist sort of mass killing purge, but it's not really anti-communist. Like, it's hard to explain it in terms that it's going to not be controversial. It's basically just eliminate any opposing view so you can have utopia over the whole country, and you can completely reshape and align the country politically rather than go through standard procedures, voting and let the people have a choice. It's just, you're against it, okay, round up everyone, kill everyone. Anyone that has an opinion, anyone that's educated, kill everyone so that we can start with basically a clean slate. That's what happened. And you might be wondering why you haven't heard about this before. Cheers. Coffee. Good coffee. Because it's literally covered up. It's practically hidden, not talked about in history. Even Indonesians don't really know it. They don't get taught it, of course. It's like they've basically tried to bury it. That history, that past, the government, whoever is in control now, they've basically just buried it, literally and metaphorically buried that history. Like a lot of the big hotels, like they're buried underneath. Like there's mass graves underneath these hotels. It's weird because like you have like an eco-tourist, eco-villa will be built on top of a mass grave, and you just wouldn't know because it's just, there's so many of them around here. Because you got to remember, 80,000 to 100,000 people just here on this island alone. 200 and something people a day. So where do they go? Like, insane, right? So just mass, obviously mass, graves. And a lot of the big hotels, the big resorts, they're built on top of that, just to keep it, to keep that shit in the past so that people don't find it. But whenever they build new places and they do, they dig down to do foundations on big places, they're always digging up remains. But it just doesn't go in the news. It doesn't go in the local papers, the news, nothing. Because they don't want to talk about it. So, like I said, why did this happen? Because, obviously, the US didn't want, Indonesia to lean more towards the communist side and therefore maybe support or have a good trade relationship with the USSR/Soviet Union, okay? Simple. Like all the other countries where this happened. Wow, look at these mountains. How cool is this area? I'm just doing a little up and a loop around just to show you this area. All right, and people were literally, it was insane, okay? Rounded up, mass graves, mass, killings, etc. Decapitations, everything you can imagine. And a lot of instances on the East Coast. This is the West Coast now where I am. On the East Coast, people were just like, tons of people were just piled on these rafts. They were pushed out to sea so that, sharks and stuff could get rid of their bodies and things like that. And they still find bones and everything on the beaches. Hello! Om Swastiastu!
Swastiastu.
Ken kabre Jani?
Bye.
Hey, that's good. What's your name? Your name?
Wayan.
Wayan. Nice to meet you. I'm Lee. Nice to meet you, bro. Okay. Bye-bye.
You want the Temple Melanti?
I'm just going for a loop. Yeah, just driving around.
Yes.
Suksamung. Nice to meet you. Okay. Hello. Nice guys. They still find, like, all on the beaches, man. The surf beaches that everyone loves, like, there's some dark shit that happened there. It's fucking crazy. This is absolutely beautiful, this area. And it's just that made way / made room for this whole tourism sector to sort of come in, because this place was destroyed, right? And of course I mean, what's the easiest way to cover up some of the darkest shit possible? You make it a, you know, news publications, the best tourist place, tourism place of the year, etc, etc. It's an easy way to cover up paradise, you know, stuff like that, which it is. This place is paradise, but this is something that happened, so you can't just forget about it and pretend it didn't happen, because this fucking shaped this area, bro. This shaped the political landscape for, you know, the years to come, and now still the connections, the ties they have, the relationship they have with the West, etc. Wow, how nice is this? I mean, this is all declassified stuff now that the Knuckle Sandwich organization has declassified, so don't take my word for it. I'm just giving information as I've seen it, allegedly. Do a bit of your own research if you would like to know more. Whoa, what? Monkeys having a bath, you reckon? That's disgusting, mate. Can you guys see that? They're having a bath. What? I feel like I might be trapped in here. Shit. There you go, mate. Look at this bloke. He's big, bro. What a beautiful looking temple. Get yourself nice and clean there, my boy. Gross. How cool is this road? How sick is this? There's a nice shrine up there. How beautiful, man. Woo! Under the rock. Oh, I believe there's a lookout up here. It's not really on the map. I've just zoomed in and seen, you know, a little trail. Alright, little donation. Now we can go have a look. Yeah. Where shall we park? Let's park here. Don't let anyone steal you. I'll be back. Make sure I got my key, huh? Chickens are everywhere. I don't know who controls them or how they know how to go back home, but oh, what's going on here? Can't read any of that. What is this, bro? I'm puffing. What is this? That's the most random thing I've ever seen in my life. How weird is that, guys? Can I climb this thing? Bro. It was your idea, not mine. shit. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Bro. Does it look high? Because it's fucking this high, lad. Let me tell you that. This is a wee little bit scary. But we gotta, at least if we need to evacuate, we can just fly the heli. Oh shit. Oh shit. I gotta tell you. I need to tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I don't like heights. I'm not a big fan of heights, bruh. Fuck. This is hectic. This is hectic. Yeah. Yeah. Get to the chopper. Whoa, nah, it's moving. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. That's scary. This is scary. Damn, bro. Sketchy. Fuck all that. I'm not going up there. I'm glad that video that I just played was AI. That was scary. I'm not a fan of heights. I don't like heights at all. Oh, but if you do not try and push your fears will push you, that's for sure. Control your fears. When you've got the opportunity to do something that you're afraid of, do it as soon as you can without fucking hesitating about it, because then you overthink. And it lives in your mind and it eats away at your brain. Because your brain's like, you're a bitch. Whew. That's hectic, bro. I can do David Attenborough. The young alpha male searches through the dense jungle for a mate. He calls out his desperate cries for a wife go unheard. The young silverback puffs his way up the mountain. He realizes he's no longer in perfect shape. His leisurely days on the motorbike have taken aback his endurance. He will need to get back his fitness if he wants to find a female companion. Shit. Either there's a storm brewing. There's a storm brewing. The winds are blowing the gale. Storm brewing. Bit of latitude, bit of longitude. That's a nice view. Nice, bit of rubbish. Oh, there's people praying. Nice. That's commitment. That's commitment. Om Swastiastu. Wow. Hello. Wow. I won't disturb them. We will let them pray in peace. Magnificent, huh? What a landscape. so you can see this way. Pretty sure that's Menjangan. I'll pronounce it so wrong. Not even gonna try. That's Men Island. Over there in the distance. That's where I want to go. I'm not gonna get there today, but we'll get to the area. So you know, this history, this crazy history that's not talked about. If you're Indonesian watching this, this is your history, man. This is your parents, your grandparents. This is what they went through. Pretty crazy. All right. I've just driven for about 25 minutes. I'm really close to that island now. Oh, nice little place. I'll show you on a map, but I'm just checking out this beach. There should be a white sand beach here. I haven't seen white sand for a while, so let's have a look. Pretty hectic road to get here.
Hey,
All right, what we got? Parking?
parking.
Okay, sir. Okay, 5,000. What's that one? That's a... This is a hotel.
Yeah, cottage.
Yeah, right.
And
Okay.
you ever see the deer in the Bali? You ever see the deer?
No,
No?
no, not yet. Bro, this is so cool. How crazy is this? This looks like Komodo Island or something. You know Komodo? Look at that. Just gonna check this beach out. I am so hot. So it'd be nice to splash myself. That's a cottage right there. That's a hotel right there. And that island I want to go to is straight out here. So I might go and have a look in those rooms after the beach. After I cool down. See what those rooms are like. Man. So this is literally the furthest most part away from all that main area, you know, all like the busy area down the bottom. This is all the way west. Wow, this is so good. Hello. Bro, how sick is this? It's hard to explain how hot you get on the moto. That's epic. Bro, this is cracker. This is so good. The water's super clean. How epic is this? Makes sense why this is like, you know, one of the best spots in Bali. All right, checked in. 500,000 IDR a night. Pretty sweet. That's all I need. Good as. Top notch. Alright, I'm gonna edit this footage and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Don't forget to like the video as well. It's free and it helps me.